in the fires of open prayer, with boundless faith in our destiny, we solemnly declare. Side by side we stand, islands of the blue Caribbean Sea. This our native land. We pledge our lives to thee. Here every creed and race find an equal place, and may God bless our nation. Here every creed and race find an equal place.
And may God bless our nation.
Okay, good morning and welcome to Breaking Dawn this morning. It is Friday morning. Good morning to all of our viewers across Trinidad and Tobago, the region, and of course internationally. Good morning to everybody that calls into this program and participates in the discussions, whether good, bad, or indifferent. And you know, this morning we're gonna go straight to the phone lines. I'm gonna read an article here. You know, sometimes you read something and you can't believe what you're reading. This is one of those mornings. So we ain't sticking this morning. All right? Front page of the Newsday. One time, you see we ain't sticking? Down to the bottom there, rage as cell phone taken away, boy chops off mom's hand. When you go to page 3 in your Newsday this morning, that's the headline, and this is the story. A 15-year-old Form 3 presentation college student, in a fit of rage yesterday, chopped off his mother's right hand and then chopped her several times on the back of the neck after an argument at their Waterloo home. The teen, who was in his school uniform with blood splattered over his shirt, was found in a daze at the nearby Waterloo cremation site. While being escorted to a police van, he began weeping and told police he was sorry. He said, quote, "I did it because my mother took away my cell phone the night before and I found it was unfair," end quote. The boy was taken to the Brasso police station, which has a detention center for juveniles. The boy was at his Butler Village, Carpecheimer home with his mother, who is a nurse, early yesterday when they argued over her decision to take away his cell phone. The teen took a cutlass and chopped off her right hand at the wrist. He then chopped her several times on the back of the neck. As he left the house, his father met him and asked why he was not at school and why his clothes were soiled. The boy did not respond but rode off on his bicycle. When his father went upstairs to the bedroom, he found his wife semi-conscious and bleeding, with her severed hand on the floor. He called a neighbor who put the hand in a bag of ice. The injured woman, a nurse for several years, told her neighbor and husband what to do to stop the bleeding. She was taken to the San Fernando hospital. treated and warded in critical condition. Yesterday, she had emergency surgery to have her hand reattached and to save her life because she had lost so much blood. Here comes the twist. Police, led by Sergeant Boxer and including PC Gibson, interviewed the boy's father, who told them his son had been acting strangely within recent weeks and they suspected he was using drugs. His cell phone was taken away as punishment, but hear this. But his father expressed regret over the move and believes his wife would not be fighting for her life if they had not done so. Imagine that. The father now regretting they take away the cell phone to punish the boy. You can imagine this? You can imagine what this little boy do? Something is wrong with your child. You should not regret taking away the cell phone. You did the right thing. You're disciplining your child. You didn't hit him. You took away his cell phone. Your child had no right to do something like this. This is madness. Open the phone line, 622-9785, 628-1693. Morning. Yeah, morning.
How you going, my brother?
I'm going cool, man. I just cool, man. But I can't be cool with a story like this.
No, here's the problem. This story has so much factors that it is amazing.
Right.
You have to consider how this mother, if she survives, or even father, or any relative of this child, how are they going to act in the future with this child? Right? And I use the term child cautiously because anytime you can pick up a weapon against your mother or father, you're not child again.
Exactly, I agree with you.
I use the word child cautiously. You're only using child because you're under 18.
Right.
Right? So a whole family is potentially destroyed. Right?
Yeah.
But I have to spin it and look at the brighter side now.
Go ahead.
Because, and I don't want to sound insensitive, but this could have been potentially somebody's daughter being affected this way.
You're quite correct. Go on.
You understand?
Yeah,
so
go on.
I'm glad it happened now than it happened to somebody's child.
Right.
Because you're seeing the potential of the individual from now.
Yeah.
You understand?
I understand.
So this person definitely needs psychological help, counseling, to maybe woo them into a different direction. Because if you're going, when you say you're going presentation, this is no dumb boy.
Yeah.
This fella has to be intelligent to go to presentation.
Exactly.
But it only goes to show you how obsessed this child, the parents it only validates what the parent do. Because if you take away your cell phone, it means there's something with the cell phone that was affecting you. And taking away your cell phone proves to me that the cell phone was a problem because you chopped me up for taking it away.
Yeah, exactly.
That is a mad situation.
Exactly.
You understand? And my sympathy goes out to the parent, the mother and father of this child. But it's a sad day. But I still feel I didn't want to hear it happen to some innocent girl who put herself with him and decide she go in a party and end up chopped up to death.
Exactly.
You understand?
Yeah, man.
Because she ain't do what you say, or she ain't cook for you when you reach home, or some kind of foolishness like that.
Yeah.
Right? But you have a good day, man. I like the way you're going. Have a good day.
Thanks a lot, man. Enjoy your day too. Yeah, make some valid points there. Morning.
Morning, Stephan.
Yeah, man.
I don't understand it. I'm in shock. If you could do your mother that, who is anybody else, right?
Yeah, exactly. That goes with the point that the first caller was making. Go on.
The problem that I have, when they take him into custody, he's a minor. He go into child protection unit and what. A proper psychiatric evaluation has to take place. That ain't taking place here, you know. Nothing in place properly down here, you know.
Right.
They're going to lag this going to lag around. Bam, he could be 20, they go charge him as an adult. And you understand what I'm saying? He needs serious help. There is madness that's taking place. Not just him, his classmates, everybody. But they say a psychiatric evaluation. But who doing it?
Yeah.
properly, I mean, I ain't talking about sentence, I'm talking about a child care person. Who in charge of that?
Well,
Everything is halfway in this country, bro. Everything.
Yeah, I
don't know
understand
what
what you're saying. But in terms of the psychiatric evaluation, right? One of my, if I was a psychiatrist, one of the reasons why I know he ain't mad is because when the police told him, he started to apologize and say he's sorry. Mad people don't know what to do.
I don't know what
They don't know
happened
if they
if
did
that was
something right
my
or wrong.
situation, but here it is. No tail and wagging no dog for me, you know.
Yeah.
I'd get locked up instead. Serious. That, but I don't know.
All right.
There's no, I'm a parent, but there's no way we're going to do until it reaches your doorstep.
Yeah, man.
Thanks
Exactly.
again, sir.
Cool. And it was the hard part. The parents probably bought the phone for him. Morning.
Yeah, morning.
Morning.
Something wrong with your father, PPG here.
Something? Hey, PPG, what going on, brother?
Morning, like something wrong with your father.
The father is regretting making that decision. You can't, as a father, regret that because under the circumstances, you made the right decision as a parent.
Well, I want to tell you what's going on now. I want to tell you the P&M's woman league now.
Exactly.
A woman gets she and chop off her cell phone from she said, let me hear them now. What they going on say about that?
Yeah.
How they going on deal with that now?
Well, I
like your father now, like him, how you go say, you sorry you take away a phone
Exactly.
from your son because you chop off your wife hand? Boy, if I was that father, all now the police would have been locking me up.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Have a blessed morning, brother. To all who log on, all we friends and family, the whole Synergy family.
Yeah, man.
Oh, no. Bless up, yeah.
All right, Daniel, nice man. And that's a valid point. You cannot imagine the parent is second guessing their parenting. No, man. Morning. Morning, yeah.
Yes, Stephan, morning.
Yeah, go on, make a point. Yeah, go on.
I just want to say happy birthday to the whole of Trinidad and Tobago and the whole world.
Nice, man. Well, listen on your phone.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead, make a comment. All right, cool. Yeah, man. All the way on the calling, don't listen on the TV, listen on your phone. Thanks. Morning.
Yes, Stephan.
Yeah, my brother.
I have a call back because a caller made a statement there, and I don't believe they're dragging themselves that low to politicize the situation. I know somebody when I do it, you know.
All right.
I know somebody when I do it, you know.
All right.
I said it when it happened. I say somebody going to blame Rowley for that too.
Well,
and one of your callers just stepped over the line. They went direct.
I don't think government.
This P&M Women's League.
Yeah, this is not a political issue.
What foolishness is that, boy?
It's a social issue. But nevertheless.
Oh, God, but I know people want to do that.
Nah, but don't take that on, man.
But my intent really was to call you back was to tell you. Monkey does know what street to climb, you know. That boy only do that because he know that reaction of his father would be that, you know.
Yeah.
So his reaction for his mother, he will go right back in the house and live with his mother comfortable. But you see, Agatha, son?
Yeah.
I would have been burying today.
Wow.
You understand?
Yeah.
I could not chop off my mother's hand. I would have been burying today because my mother always tell me, I bring you here and I could take you out.
And I'll take you out, that's right, yeah.
And watch me, I always fear that.
Yeah.
And that is what I firmly believe in. I grew up on a structure of fear your mother and father.
Yeah.
You must be friends with them. You see this thing what we like to have now about people, they friends with the children?
Yeah.
You would respect me to the border of fearing me.
Well, I think you could be friends with the children, but have a line.
It have a very broad line. I don't tell line, you know.
And the parent needs to know where the line is.
The line must be about 3 inches.
Yeah. And
you must know when you're coming close to that line, sir.
Exactly. When you're coming close to that line, a parent's supposed to know, hey, you know, they're supposed to put the children in check at that point.
And it only tells me when a father or a parent could question the parenting skill and say, well, maybe it would not happen if I didn't take away the cell phone.
Yeah.
It tells me, it shows me where the problem is in that household.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh?
All right. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, man. Thanks. Yeah. I do not think any parent's supposed to regret taking a decision like this. in terms of in terms of disciplining a child for a particular reason, and you didn't hit, I mean, it's not like they hit the child or anything, you know, you took away his cell phone. I mean, I have said here, I've sat here in shows in the past and said, take away what they like the most. And that's what they did. They took away what the child likes the most. And the child acted out in rage. The child was enraged about that. And I use the term child very, very carefully too, because he's 15. Right? This is no 9-year-old or 10-year-old. 9-year-old, 10, 11, 8, that is child for me. See, 15 and 16 and 17, yeah. I use that, you know, very sparingly. 6229785, 6281693. I'll take about 2 more on this issue and see what is going on. What are your thoughts on this? A 15-year-old boy chopped off his mother's hand. She's in critical condition. He also delivered chops to the back of her neck. So it's I mean, let me tell you something, eh? A policeman told me at the time, he said, anytime you chop above waist, above the waist here, that is attempted murder. So I know that's attempted murder yesterday, right? He attempted to murder his mother. You know, they're saying chop off hand. But from the time you chop off the hand and then you start to deliver blows to the back of the neck, that's attempted murder. And I only hope that that's how they're looking at it. Because that's what it is, eh? You pick up a cutlass, you chop off your mother's hand, but then you start to deliver blows to the back of your mother's neck. That is attempted murder, kid. Morning.
Yes, sir, morning.
Yeah, morning.
I want to say something here that while the whole nation of Trinidad and Tobago is in shock,
Yeah.
what we have to look at is that a tree do not become a tree overnight.
Okay.
It has to come from a plant and go up. And I want to say that, sorry to say this way, that a lot of times parents just see these signs before they materialize.
Okay.
And if the mother had reported certain issues to the police or called in serious people, she might not have been where she is today. And if you trace back this young guy's life, you would see even in school or with his friends, he had this kind of anger and vexation about him. This didn't just happen overnight.
Right.
And say, well, look what the guy do. If you ask the neighbors and people around, they would tell you that this young gentleman has a way about him to have his own way and do what he wants and get away with it. I'm sorry to know it happened, but I'm sure that there were signs before this. And if the mother and father had taken the necessary step to go beyond and calling for help for him, we would not have been where we are today. God bless.
Good point. And that's a valid point that the caller makes. That's a very significant point, because very often parents see the signs, you know, but they pretend they don't see it, or they don't want to face the situation at the point in time, and they hope it goes away. Morning.
Morning, Stephan.
Yeah, man, morning.
Stephan, one thing I want to say is that here we have a situation where the father said that the boy was acting strange, right?
Right. They suspected he
Now,
was on drugs.
This young man may have been using drugs. And I am looking at the fact that one wonders if being deprived of if the situation was allegedly that he was deprived of having these drugs, was that one of the reasons why he may have gone into such a madness state to attack his own mother with a cutlass to kill her? Because you know that drug addiction, when it takes you, you don't know what could happen. Now, of course, a lawyer could argue against death penalty if it gets to that point and say, well, the impact of drugs may have led to his behavior.
Yeah.
But parents, you see, this is a situation where they suspected something. I am not blaming the parents to say that, well, they should have known how long the tree was growing and that kind of thing, because there are parents who are trying out there. You can see this to bring a young man at his presentation. There are parents who are trying, but sometimes you see, when that drug take hold, when they get involved in that, it's like a slippery slope. I feel that the parents may have needed professional help to help their son, because just taking that, you know, it's like cold turkey, just taking away the phone and maybe his access to get drugs.
Right.
And of course, a big problem for them. I really hope she makes it.
And of course, as you mentioned that, right, caller?
Mm-hmm.
the cell phone is an important part in that because you would need the cell phone to make a call if you had
Well,
to
right,
make a call to get,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I believe that it's almost sort of like how he connected with the person who was delivering the items to him.
Right, yes,
and,
yes.
Yes, and that may have caused him to get to that point. Now, I'm not excusing his behavior, but you see the impact of drugs. And on another note, there has been an issue in that region of the school with some people, I think last year, some people were arrested for selling drugs in the vicinity of that school. And also remember that a package of marijuana was found in the school and a student was taken on by police last term. Don't forget that, huh? All right, that's it.
Yeah, man. Thanks a lot. That's the other thing too. I have had reports, I have heard, let me tell you something, my nephews tell me it had drug selling in the school. These children that go into school, they know it had drug selling in school. Remember the issue with Jesse Bipan, the boy that was killed? And I had to mention Jesse Bipan again because the murder can't be solved yet and the police can't make an arrest. And in that particular school, I have heard, and there was talk that drugs are selling in the school. You understand? Morning. Yeah, morning.
Yes, Stephan.
Yeah.
I fed up with this whole scenario. You see this thing about child and give them treatment. How much of them will get treatment? How much of them will kill like child? I don't listen to some of these people talking about Radisson Furnace and Rose. You know, they're talking about the boy who raped the 15-year girl and saying about they left him to watch a child and that is a big task. And he should hope he get help. What big task that would be that he would stay with and decide to rape a 15-month-old child.
Yeah.
Now this one decide to chop up his mother. How long we want to continue? These boys is criminal, you know? It's another child thing here. We have to deal with, watch me, once you reach them kind of do them kind of thing, they should be dealt with like a criminal.
Okay.
But what is happening here? The rights of the victims is not being considered, you know.
Right.
Everybody talking about what help you get and what help them get and what anybody talking about the child.
Yeah.
We'll get things or things like that.
Yeah, because the point I was making is the fact that he said when the police hold him, the fact that he tell the police, I'm sorry for what I've done, right? Means that he has acknowledged that he's done something wrong. Thanks a lot, X-Rated. We'll take one more and we'll take the break. Morning.
Good morning, Mr. Stephan.
Good morning to you.
Mr. Stephan, I'm so sad today as a mother, and I've noticed in fact, I have not heard a female mother on the program this morning, and you normally have a wide selection of females calling.
Yeah.
But I want to tell you something. We have to go beyond the boy and find out who is it filling up our country, filling up their pockets, the wealth that will go beyond when they're dead to their children and grandchildren and great. Who are the people bringing in it? So that our children could commit such atrocities. That is wherein lies the problem. Who are the people bringing in these things that's causing such atrocities? You have a blessed day.
All right, thanks a lot. Well, I think she's gone a little deeper. She's gone into the root of the problem if it's a drug issue. And, if the father is saying that he suspected the boy was on drugs. It would depend on what kind of drug it is. But I know that drugs, I've heard, not I know, I've heard that drugs are being sold in these schools. So definitely, I heard the Minister of Education say the other day using community police to deal with the violence in school and to work with the schools. Well, I think the community police, I think all they need to start putting some undercover police in these schools, you know. Because it have things going on in the school that I think still hidden and kept in the dark. You understand? Children have been exposed to several things outside of an education. Things that they're not ready to deal with yet. At the age of 15 and 14 and 13, they ain't ready for that yet. They're not ready for the real world. You understand? This goes very far. Suppose this boy left the school thing, get a job. Employer don't like how he put in the work, decide to give him a letter of dismissal. He could have turned around and me out here, he could have got a gun or whatever, he could get a gun and go to school with too, but What I'm saying is, he could have killed his employer, he could have become enraged and killed the employer. Or like the first caller said, it could have been somebody, girl child. He could have get into a relationship with a young lady, don't like something she says she do, become enraged, and kill somebody child. The boy has a problem. But I want to tell the father, I understand how you're feeling this morning because you're looking at your wife lying down in a hospital bed, she's in a critical condition and she's missing her hand. And she has multiple chop wounds around her body, on her body. But you do not, at any point in time, you should not regret your action in taking away his cell phone. You cannot compare the taking away of a cell phone to what your wife just went through and regret doing that, saying that if you didn't take away the cell phone, your wife wouldn't be lying down in a hospital bed right now. That's just madness on top of the madness. You as a parent have to stand firm by your decision. You can't walk that back. So suppose it was the drugs. Let's say he's on drugs, as the father suspected. And the mother took away the drugs. Would you be saying this morning you regret taking away the drugs? Because if you didn't take away the drugs from him, your wife wouldn't be lying down in the hospital right now? No, of course not. You wouldn't give him the drugs? And the same rule applies to the cell phone. And there's a lot of things we're going to tie in this morning with all of this, but we're going to take a break. We're going to take our first break this morning. We're 24 minutes past your 6 o'clock. When we return, Seabridge woes again after this.
Famous advanced formula laundry detergent, specially formulated to lift dirt and stains, whiten and brighten, remove odors, and leave your laundry with a long-lasting freshness. Famous is great for hand and machine washing and is safe and gentle to the environment. Famous advanced laundry detergent comes in 3 great smelling formulas: fresh scent, lavender, and lemon. Make your next day a famous day with Famous advanced formula laundry detergent. And introducing Famous baby diapers with unique elastic waistband, cottony soft top sheet, and multi-channel quick absorbent core. Ultra thin and soft Famous baby diapers and wipes, manufactured for and distributed by Family Mart Limited and available nationwide.
Do you snore? Are you always tired? Slightly overweight? Lower than normal sex drive? Do you know that these symptoms could be a result of a serious problem that leads to high blood pressure and other related heart problems, as well as the early onset of dementia? You may have sleep apnea. It's estimated that 1 in 4 Trinidadians have sleep apnea. Sleep apnea is a very treatable condition that can restore you to that vibrant, outgoing person you once were. And the best part about the test and treatment is it's done in the comfort of your own home and is pain-free. There's absolutely no reason not to get tested, as the treatment is easy, but the consequences of not getting treated are deadly. Call now for a free assessment test or visit our website, isdhealthsolutions.com.
June 17th, Breaking Dawn, Cooler Cruise, 1 boat, doubles, G-Rap chicken, corns.
What you doing? Voiceover for dramatic effect. Seriously, voice? Seriously? No. Corn soup? No corn soup.
But it's for dramatic effect.
Where the boat? Boys, we need a bigger boat. Ow! What that for?
Dramatic effect.
Stop with the dramatic effects. Where do you go?
Pull your phone, tap the screen. Show them.
This June, we're on the Harbour Master C3 Marina. See you there.
I said it.
Rougher guy spinner.
I drink the rum last night and
Close the door. Let out all the cold drinks.
Welcome to Regal Products, a household name since 1960. Regal produces a diverse range right here in TNT, all with the primary focus on high quality. From healthy and tasty nuts and snacks, including cranberries, raisins, sultanas, dates, and prunes, to trail mixes like Cranberry Jubilee, Hawaiian Medley, California Exotic, and South Beach, with nutrition-packed seeds like sunflower and pumpkin, and a tasty nut range which includes almonds, pecans, walnuts, peanuts, cashews, and the newly launched corn nuts. Regal Products for superb flavor, excellent quality, and affordable prices. Available at all leading supermarkets across Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean.
Friday, April 27th, Bass Lounge comes alive for #LoveLife. We do this for a cause. The fight against cancer. Performing live, the Ultimate Rejects.
Everybody dance all around the world.
Doggy Slaughter. Ziggy Rankin.
I hear the youths them a burning woe. Another one gonna get
Mr. King.
Say too much borderline. Man and man fear to walk down in the next man vicinity is borderline.
RKG the Artist. And Fireball. DJ Trevelyan, DJ Element. Get your advance tickets from committee members. Call 760-5817, 369-4577, 460-7892, or 482-0592. This event is for a worthy cause. All benefits go towards our friend who's fighting cancer. #LoveLife the event. We support the fight against cancer. Tell a friend. Friday, April 27th. Vast Launch. Be there.
Nabby's Medical Marketing, the one-stop shop for all your surgical and medical supplies. Presently specializing in pharmaceutical, medical, and home healthcare supplies. Nationwide distributors for pharmacies, private and public hospitals. Fully stocked showroom with a complete range of home healthcare products. Wheelchairs, walkers, hospital beds, and more. Sole distributors for the Cook medical range of products, including in vitro fertilization products, invasive as well as minimal invasive lines throughout the Caribbean. Currently supplies all IV solutions and dialysis dialysis products. Also available, life support oxygen concentrators, nebulizers, and much more. Now exclusive at Nabi's. Our latest addition, the new 6-in-1 mini lab, which can be used professionally or in the privacy of your home. Tests include glucose, total cholesterol, cholesterol HDL, cholesterol LDL, triglycerides, and hemoglobin. These machines are life-saving. Visit our showroom at number 5 to 6 Harris Street, Curep. Telephone 645-5577 or 662-7533. Nabi's, a company with 40 years of experience in the medical field.
All right, so we're back on Breaking Dawn with 6:33 in Trinidad and Tobago. Take me to the TNT Spirit story.
Just days after the TNT Spirit was hailed for its peak performance, the vessel encountered a challenge returned today. CNC3 understands the vessel was about to berth in Port of Spain when a hydraulic pipe burst, delaying docking by an hour and a half. Speaking at the weekly post-cabinet meeting, Works and Transport Minister Rohan Sinanan says the issue was not a major one.
It took close to about half an hour to have it repaired. It was repaired on board by the crew on board, and that would have caused a delay of just about 1 hour.
He added it's too early to suspect whether it was sabotage, and he's awaiting a report from the Port Authority.
I have not seen a full report, so I really would not want to comment until then.
Taxi driver Earl Martin witnessed the vessel in difficulty this morning and shares what he saw.
Reach on time. And if it nearly reached there, it just go back out. The information was some line bursting the line, and they had to on the boat, and they had to go outside.
But for those coming to Trinidad from Tobago on the 6:30 a.m. sailing, some were openly upset. They complained that the PA system on the boat was not sufficient.
They don't have proper communication. They didn't tell people anything what is going on. They need to fix the mic. But they tried. The PA system is terrible on the boat.
But the issues on the Spirit did not deter some passengers at all.
It was good. But they have to use the service. We are Tobagonians. We have to come to Trinidad.
Of course, once they fix it properly, so.
All right,
right, we wish them the best.
Only Monday the Spirit returned to service after 9 months of being dry docked for repair.
All right, so after 9 months of dry docking, it returns on Monday. It sprung what they're saying a leak, a hydraulics leak. And it's been described by Works and Transport Minister Rohan Sinanan not a major mishap. It took about an hour to repair. No, it took about a half an hour to repair by the crew. All right, they had to go out into the water for it to be repaired. They couldn't repair it at the port. So I wanna open the phone lines here, because this is after 9 months of dry docking. And how much ever millions they spent to repair this vessel during that dry docking period. Morning.
Morning, Stephan.
Yeah, man.
That is a small thing. Hydraulic leaks could appear anytime.
Right.
But they're supposed to, the engineers and them supposed to understand that and have the parts available, so it wouldn't take an hour or 1.5 or half an hour. So that could have been fixed in about 10-15 minutes.
Okay.
But
all right, cool, man.
They put the boat away to check the back end. And my question that I have to Mr. Sinanan and Mr. Imbert and our very popular Prime Minister is that new boat that they say they have coming. By the time the boat reach here, it wouldn't be new, it will be for use, it will be properly well used, because the journey, the amount of nautical miles they're putting on that boat, by the time it reaches, it have to go on dry dock for another 9 months or 10 months, and spend another set of millions. So who planning that sale? That is the Gilligan. You know, it had a show Gilligan Isles long time.
Yeah.
You put the boat. If it's a new boat, you put it on top of a barge or put have wreckers, boat wreckers. You sink them and put the boat on top of it and float it down to the closest point.
Right.
And let it sail in for a couple of 100 miles. That boat goes is 1,000. How much 1,000 miles in taking? By the time we reach here, it needs to fix. I wonder who thinking. If anybody thinking that by the time the new galleons passage reach here, there will be a tired galleons passage.
All right.
Enjoy your day, Stephan.
Yeah, man. And just on that note with the Galleons Passage, she did say yesterday at the post-cabinet media briefing that it's been delayed 2 weeks. Morning.
Good morning, Stephan.
Good morning to you.
Now, if Trinidad and Tobago would remember why the contract for the Superfast Galicia was cancelled, or one of the reasons, wasn't it because they wanted their Port Authority people to be in charge of the maintenance?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so now we understand why the owner of the Superfast Galicia insisted that their engineers maintain the boat.
What, could you repeat that?
I said, okay, one of the reasons the contract was cancelled for the Superfast Galicia was because the our administration wanted to handle the maintenance
of the boat. Okay.
They wanted our people to be responsible for the maintenance. If you check back, you'll see. And
okay.
The people who own it said, no, this is a multi-million-dollar boat. They want their people to maintain the boat.
To maintain it.
Their people were maintaining the boat from the onset.
Right.
And there were absolutely no problems.
Okay.
So this is why the people took the boat and canceled contract, and one of the reasons. So now I hope people understand why they did not want our people maintaining the boat, because they simply cannot, and I don't blame them. And what it is they were saving in the saving for maintaining the boat, because it would cost so much less. Look at what they're paying now.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thanks a lot. All right, we're going to take another one. And I mean, I don't think I showed you all the panorama how it is now. That's what happened when other people who know what they're doing could refurbish the boat, bring back the boat, and the boat was here, owned by the government of Trinidad and Tobago, and we couldn't fix it. Morning.
Morning.
Yeah, morning.
Our 9 months boat now come off a dry dock. A hydraulic hose box and the same that is small thing. How could that be small thing? That cannot be small thing. After 9 months, this boat was dried up. Everybody the other day when the boat run, yeah. What they say now? What's going on now is the proper service of Trinidad and Tobago need to wake up. And the Superfast Galicia is not coming Trinidad, not the Galicia, the new boat. It's not coming Trinidad, they're bringing out other boat.
Well,
the Galleonese Passage is not coming Trinidad and Tobago. Bringing a new boat. It's have another boat going to arrive before that.
Okay.
Alright?
Alright, cool. In terms of that other boat, I got some information yesterday, but I don't want to go deep into it. When the Galleon Passage reach here, I'm expecting 2 other boats as well, shortly thereafter. But we'll see. Okay? We will see. But I have some information. That's all I'm saying. We'll take one more on this and then we'll take the break. 90 minutes away from the hour, 7 o'clock.
Morning, Stephan.
Morning, Barakpo.
Yes, Stephan, this whole scenario there is just incompetence. Anywhere there is a system where there's high pressure hose involved, where you have hoses and hydraulics that is involved, there's a maintenance program aligned with to service these things, to prevent scenarios like this happening. So what we are seeing here is lack of competence, where the maintenance section is responsible in this. Or the people who in charge of ensuring that these services and these maintenance are done properly, totally incompetent also. So what we are seeing here is just people who in charge of carrying out the maintenance on these, preventative maintenance on these boats, especially where there are hydraulics and high pressure system is involved. They lack in the knowledge of what they're supposed to be doing. A hose isn't supposed to just come and bust just so. It would have signs, it would have deterioration, it would have a lot of things that would indicate that here what these hoses need changing, the time is up for them for when they need to be replaced. And if that isn't done prior to it having to reach this stage, that shows that how it is some sort of person who is responsible for that is incompetent. The only other place you'll find these kind of things happening is in Audi, where as soon as you drive out your vehicle from getting a service in Audi, some other malfunction has happened. Right in Port of Spain. I'm going through that right now. Yeah. Enjoy the rest of the morning.
Well, you ain't easy driving Audi. Yeah, man. So I'll tell you what, a hydraulic hose is specifically designed to convey hydraulic fluid to or among hydraulic components, valves, actuators, and tools. It is typically flexible, often reinforced, and usually constructed with several layers of reinforcement, since hydraulic systems frequently operate at high or very high pressures. Hydraulic hoses used in a variety of industrial hydraulic systems. Dimensions, performance specifications, construction options, and features are important parameters to consider when searching for hydraulic hose. Now, important dimensions for the selection of hydraulic hose include the inside diameter, outside diameter, minimum bend radius. Hydraulic hose sizes are denoted by the inside and outside diameter of the hose, and the inside diameter refers to the inside of the hose or liner. All right. So you know, that's just what to give you an idea of what a hydraulic hose is. Just some of it. All right. Now they've described this as not a major mishap. Not a major mishap. That is what the Works and Transport Minister said. And I guess we will see by next week, week after, in the next week or two, if the boat is operating well, or if they encounter any other problems. Because if they encounter any other problems next week or the week after, then we know that we in Trinidad and Tobago, we cannot handle maintenance on no kind of ship of that magnitude. No, I'm serious. We would have to accept that fact. So I'll tell you what, we're going to take a break, and when we return, I just want to mention something here with Edmund Dillon. This is totally out of left field, gentlemen. It was not something that I planned to do, but I'm reading something here, and it reminds me of a particular case and a certain scenario that played off there. So we'll be back after this.
This is Tactical Enterprise, leading wholesalers for all cell phone accessories, cell phone armored cases, auto box cases, tempered glass, memory cards, headphones, chargers, flash drives, and more. Located in Cunupia, Trinidad, they supply cell phone store owners wherever they are, in Trinidad and Tobago or across the Caribbean. If you want to get high quality cell phone accessories at the lowest price, then check out Tactical Enterprise in Cunupia. They work with and supply small, medium, and large retailers. So give them a call at 716-2900 or email them at tacticalenterprise@hotmail.com. They offer free delivery to any part of Trinidad and Tobago. Tactical Enterprise.
Rahaman's Bargain Center, located in the Old Elegant Draperies Building, number 91 Superior Street in San Fernando, where every day is a bargain. Shop now and save on drapery and curtain fabrics, curtain rods and accessories, comforters and sheet sets, new arrivals of upholstery fabric, curtain tapes, tablecloths and table runners, pillows and cushions, blinds, rugs, and so much more. Give them a visit today. Rahaman's Bargain Center, number 91 Superior Street, San Fernando, inside the Old Elegant Draperies Building, where every day is a bargain. So shop and save.
I made that decision in '97 to stop and move forward. And I want to say today, I'm so proud sitting here to say thank you, God, for everything that you have done. I've never been abused in life.
Chin-Sin seasoning products have been flavoring all of TNT's local cuisine since 1982. Chin-Sin introduces its no MSG line of products. Now you can use no MSG chicken seasoning, no MSG all-purpose seasoning, and no MSG poultry seasoning. Chin-Sin seasoning products are available in all leading supermarkets nationwide. Chin-Sin, same quality, great taste.
This is the Regal range of baking and cooking products. Regal became a household name in the 1960s with icing sugar, which still is the market leader more than a half of a century later, expanding to custard powder, baking powder, cornmeal, popcorn, rolled and quick oats, peas and beans. Regal continues to make cooking and baking more fun for everyone. With the #1 roti mix in the nation, we continue to expand our product range to meet consumers' needs. Regal products for superb flavor, excellent quality and affordable prices. Available at all leading supermarkets across Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean.
Hey, have you heard of the Daryl's famous food 3 T's?
The 3 T's?
Yes, at every Daryl's famous food location. Come get Thai and fries for $10 on a Tuesday. Thai and fries for $10 on a Tuesday. Daryl's famous food. Thai and fries for $10 on a Tuesday. Thai and fries for $10 on a Tuesday. Daryl's famous food. Yes, at every Daryl's famous food outlet, come and get a Thai and fries for $10 every Tuesday. Every Tuesday. This is a limited time offer.
The Next Generation Limited. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited. Your original one-stop school shop. Your #1 choice for the widest variety of top quality stationery, school books and bags, school shoes and socks, and ready-made uniform. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited is also authorized retailers for a wide range of top brand name products. They're also the home for Sebastian school shirts and pants. Quality you can depend on for generations. And nobody, I mean nobody beats their prices. The Next Generation Limited. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited, with 2 locations to serve you. #1, Tabaquite Road, Rio Claro. Telephone 644-BOOK. That's 644-2665. And #3, Guaguari Road, Mayaro. Phone 630-BOOK or 630-2665. The Next Generation Limited. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited. Ready to serve you because you are an exceptional customer that deserves exceptional quality, price, and service.
All right, so we're back on Breaking Dawn this morning. Now, I want to bring your attention to page 5 in the Newsday. All right, because I really had to stand up for this one. The headline on page 5 says, Dylan, Trini fishermen well treated in Venezuela. Good? Now I'm going to read you part of that article. You ready? Okay. 3 fishermen initially held by Venezuelans, by the Venezuela's Guardia Nacional, are being well cared for by a relative in Tucupita, Venezuela, and have ignored the Trinidad and Tobago government's help to return home. National Security Minister Edmund Dillon told yesterday's post-cabinet briefing at the Diplomatic Center in St. Anne's. Now the article goes on to say, I'm quoting here, the men opted not to leave Venezuela. I have a sense there's not a sense of urgency. They're comfortable. They're free to do what they want to do in Venezuela. We can't force them onto a Coast Guard vessel. Acting Prime Minister Colman Booth hoped to end speculation, but also added, quote, we don't know what the facts are, end quote. Now, Dillon listed the government's many efforts to help repatriate the men, while Imbert said, a TT Coast Guard vessel would have taken fuel to Venezuela to reimburse that used to carry the trio from Tucupita to Soldado Rock. However, Dillon noted the men's failure twice to seek a permit to leave Venezuela, despite the local immigration office saying, the local immigration office staying open an hour late to facilitate such. He said, quote, the government has been making several attempts to ensure their safe return and ensure that while they are in Venezuela, they are well taken care of. Right? Remember this video? Nice. He said since the men's detention on April 5th, the Trinidad and Tobago mission in Caracas asked the Tucupita courts to ensure the men were taken care of until later freed without penalty. Dillon said via the TT mission, the Guardia agreed to escort the men to Soldado Rock on April 15th to be met by the TT Coast Guard, but Sanka cancelled at the last minute. That's one of the guys that were detained, right? Sanka vowed to return the men on April 18th by his own arrangements, but they never saw the certificate needed to leave. Dillon said the government got permission for the Trinidad and Tobago Coast Guard to enter Venezuelan waters to return the trio to Trinidad and Tobago. He said, quote, "It is up to them to determine when they leave Venezuela. No restrictions have been placed on them by the Venezuelans as to when they can leave the country. But we believe, as a government, we'll make all efforts necessary to provide for them what's required to return home in Cedros." Right? Now, just below that on page 5, there is a headline saying, "Minister's statements misleading," says relatives. Relatives have described National Security Minister Edmund Dillon's statement that there is no urgency on the part of the 3 Cedros fishermen to come home from Venezuela as misleading. The relative said, quote, "That is not true. How could he say a thing like that? Up to now, we have not seen the minister here. I don't understand this statement. We are worried. Yet he is misleading citizens of this country." End quote, said a relative who requested anonymity. Because of the crisis over there, I'm quoting again, "Things are tough. They have to get someone, Venezuelan boat owner, then try to get fuel for the boat to drop them off at sea. Fuel is very, very expensive over there right now, and we are poor people," the man said. Since their arrest near Soldado Rock at sea, worried relatives have been waiting for their return. Awadnat Hajari, age 52, is expected to marry his 52-year-old common-law wife, Hermati Sanka, on May 16th. Their son Nicholas and friend Shami Sipasad were arrested by members of the Guardia Nacional who accused them of fishing in Venezuelan waters. They were taken before a court and released. Right? Now, that's nowhere. I'll read on. Relatives yesterday said Hajari's stepson has a Venezuelan wife and the fishermen are staying at the home of her relatives. Newsday learned that the stepson lives in Cedros but frequently visits the Spanish-speaking country. Counselor for Cedros, Shankar Tilok Singh, dismissed Dillon's statement as false information. He said, quote, "That is not so. The fishermen are under immigration quarantine and cannot move about freely in Venezuela because they do not have a visa. They only have a permit to stay based on the travel advisory. The Trinidad and Tobago consulate is not taking charge of this case and is feeding him wrong information," Tilok Singh said. The consular said last week Sunday, when the Trinidad and Tobago Coast Guard was supposed to meet the fishermen at sea, the Venezuelan Coast Guard indicated they did not have fuel to make the trip. They said, quote, Tilok Singh said, quote, "That is why the fishermen stayed back. Dillon is not on top of his game. What is happening with the impounded vessel? The consulate needs to provide the resources for them to return home," Tilok Singh said. The consular said he and other residents are also trying to make arrangements for the men to return on the ferry. Just take 2 calls for me real quick. So Dillon saying one thing. The relatives and the consular down in Cedros saying a next thing. What is really going on? What is really going on? Tilok Singh said he's being fed wrong information. And the wrong information he may be being fed, if it's wrong information he's being fed, is causing him to say things that are misleading to the public. Morning, according to the relatives. Morning.
Morning, Stephan.
Yeah.
This government will not tell lies, Edmund and them lying, you understand? Because if they was over there and they're getting put, why they can't call or make a video or something and let the family know the truth. You understand? But that's a lie that is all this government good for. We need to see a video to know the people safe. Because if they can make video to show you, they're going to kill man or the woman send money, why they can't make a video with the people and let them know people safe.
Okay.
Yes,
Thanks a lot. Now, taking into consideration, this is the same minister was just in a case where they said no wrongdoing, and then the family member come and call him out on it and say that wasn't so. And morning.
Hello.
That's it. Morning.
Yeah, good morning.
I'm just saying that these things don't look good, Edmund Dillon. Morning. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, good morning. What happened is that there's the Coast Guard have a military attaché in Venezuela.
Right.
Right? And when the Coast Guard have to pick up anyone in Venezuela water, they get in contact with the military attaché, and then the military attaché will call the commandant, and they make arrangement with the Coast Guard vessel to enter Venezuela water.
Right.
Or they meet the Venezuelan at the border.
Right.
And they will make arrangement.
Right.
To come to Trinidad.
Right.
So.
But what they're saying, those arrangements were made.
Yeah, but the problem is that.
But the fishermen say they're ready to come home. That's what they're saying. And the family saying that is not so. You understand what's going on?
Yes. The minister, he just a minister. He don't know. He just don't know the protocol of the people in Venezuela to come back to Trinidad.
Wow.
But the Coast Guard could bring them back because they have military attaché attached to Caracas.
Okay. All right, no problem.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks a lot, man. I understand what you're saying, and that's what was done. Because according to Acting Prime Minister Colman Booth, arrangements were made. According to Edmund Dillon, they made the arrangements. But then they come and they say the men ain't ready to come back home, and only they could come back when they're ready to come back. I don't understand that. Who in their right mind would be comfortable in Venezuela right now? Let me get the water. Morning. Morning, morning.
Hi, good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Yeah, I don't believe this at all, you know, because the man ready to marry next month, and you're telling me he ain't ready to come back home to meet you. Why?
Well, he must say he won't get married.
No, man, I ain't.
Yeah, exactly.
Worst yet, if everything's too hard over there, how I go leave my good country and go over there?
Exactly.
That is madness, Mr. Dillon, not to answer more than that.
Venezuelans leaving Venezuela, but 3 Trinidadians don't want to leave?
You telling me something upside down here, there's a pineapple cake there.
All right. Thanks a lot. Something is wrong. That's the last call, eh? So this needs to be cleared up. The Ministry of National Security, somebody had to clear this up. Because I can't understand that. If he's being fed wrong information, and because he's being fed wrong information, he's coming to the public and he's making these statements based on the wrong and the false information he's being fed, then, you know, that's incompetence to the highest order. Not on his part, but on the people that gathering the information. Right? Because they're making it look like a fool, if that's the case. Because I cannot understand. A man getting married May 16th. Today's what? The 20th? Right. Today's is International Weed Day. Right? Today's Ganja is 420. Nice. Right. But I ain't see nobody in front of the Hall of Justice claiming for the decriminalization or legalization of marijuana today. But anyway, all they're doing is signing petition. Today's 420. Anyway. I cannot understand a man that get married next month. In less than a month, right? Because today's the 20th. It have arrangements to make, you understand? So things have to be put together. You know what I mean? You're getting married, right? It's a wedding. And you ain't in a hurry to come back home. You say, no, I stayed in Venezuela. But he must meet a Spanish, he must meet a Venezuelan over there and didn't want to come back. I just said. But Venezuelans leaving Venezuela to come here because of the situation in Venezuela. And you telling me these men well cared for, and don't want to come back, and they could only come back when they feel to come back. Nah, something wrong with that. Were they on vacation in Venezuela? They were taken by the Guardia Nacional. They're not in charge of when they come back. We got to take a break. When we return, LGBT issues. We ain't done with that yet. We'll show you what's going on in Canada.
June 17th, Breaking Dawn, Cooler Cruise, One Boat, Doubles, Cheer Up Chicken, Corns.
Look at twin. Voiceover for dramatic effect. Seriously, voice? Seriously? No. Corn soup? No corn soup.
But it's for dramatic effect.
Where they both? Boys, we need a bigger boat. Ow! What that for?
Dramatic effect.
Stop with the dramatic effects. Where they go?
Pull your phone, tap the screen.
This June, we on the Harbour Master C3 Marina. See you there.
I drink the rum last night and
close the door. Let out all the cold drinks.
St. Augustine.
You're invited.
This Monday
It's about you and your future.
at the UNC Monday Night Forum.
At the Bamboo Settlement Government Primary School.
It's about moving from a minimum wage
To a living wage.
and getting free education back on track.
It's about making you safer.
It's about fresh ideas and solid experience.
This Monday from 6 p.m. in Bamboo Settlement number 2.
Come out and join us.
This Monday
It's about taking you and TNT forward. This Monday night,
at the UNC Monday Night Forum.
This Monday night at the Bamboo Settlement Government Primary School in Bamboo Settlement number 2.
join us and remember, we are UNC and proud.
Shireen and Mr. Voice brings to you Shine 2. Bright like a diamond.
Shine bright like a diamond.
On Saturday, 28th April, Club 129, Malabar Road, Arima. And still morning to the sounds of the Hitman Howie T, King Kabuki, Digital Dice, DJ Lyndon, and Music International. There will be welcome drinks on entry. We are looking for the best dressed male and female in white and silver. Giveaways from Two Phrase Limited. One lucky lady will walk away shining with jewelry courtesy Rain Luxury Jewels. Doors open at 10 p.m. and your diamond pass is only $150. Get them now at Final Touch by Natasha in Arima. High Tech Electronics, 54 Henry Street, Port of Spain. Synergy TV Studios, 19 Arapita Avenue, Woodbrook. Sylvester's Bar, Arima. And Club 129. Or contact Shireen at 341-8540. Mr. Voice at 773-5047. Remember to shine as we capture this epic night with photos by I Like It Photography. Shine 2.
Diamonds up and down my chain.
Brought to you by Anna's Dad Promotions, Synergy TV, Rain Luxurious Jewels, Blue Freeze, and the official Diamond Station 104.7.
Do you snore? Are you always tired? Slightly overweight? Lower than normal sex drive? Do you know that these symptoms could be a result of a serious problem that leads to high blood pressure and other related heart problems, as well as the early onset of dementia? You may have sleep apnea. It's estimated that 1 in 4 Trinidadians have sleep apnea. Sleep apnea is a very treatable condition that can restore you to that vibrant, outgoing person you once were. And the best part about the test and treatment is it's done in the comfort of your own home and is pain-free. There's absolutely no reason not to get tested, as the treatment is easy, but the consequences of not getting treated are deadly. Call now for a free assessment test or visit our website, isdhealthsolutions.com.
Hi, my name's Howard Clark. I'm the owner and captain of Grenada Seafarers Powerboat Adventure. We're going out this morning. We're just picking up our guests right now. We're heading up to the marine protected area on the west coast of Grenada. It's lovely and calm. The water's beautiful and clear. We're going to see and snorkel the underwater sculpture park. So let's get our guests and get underway.
But we do find sometimes the squids, the parrot fishes, sergeant majors, of course the blue tangs, the yellowtail snappers. We do see, of course, one of the top of the chain is the barracuda.
I have to say it probably was our best snorkeling of the entire week. Lots of monuments, lots of fish, it's all barracuda. It's all good.
It was a great day. I loved the boat. The boat was fun. Just flying across the ocean. Snorkeling was some of the best we've had all week. It's great to hear the history of the island and get to see a lot of the beauty that's here.
Nabby's Medical Marketing, the one-stop shop for all your surgical and medical supplies. Presently specializing in pharmaceutical, medical, and home healthcare supplies. Nationwide distributors for pharmacies, private and public hospitals. Fully stocked showroom with a complete range of home healthcare products. Wheelchairs, walkers, hospital beds, and more. Sole distributors for the Cook medical range of products, including in vitro fertilization products, invasive as well as minimal invasive lines throughout the Caribbean. Currently supplies all IV solutions and dialysis products. Also available life support oxygen concentrators, nebulizers, and much more. Now exclusive at Nabby's. Our latest addition, the new 6-in-1 mini lab, which can be used professionally or in the privacy of your home. Tests include glucose, total cholesterol, cholesterol HDL, cholesterol LDL, triglycerides, and hemoglobin. These machines are life-saving. Visit our showroom at number 5 to 6 Harris Street, Curep. Telephone 645-5577 or 662-7533. Nabby's, the company with 40 years of experience in the medical field.
Prostat, the ultimate prostate formula with standardized herbal extracts used by thousands of men to ensure optimum prostate health and alleviate symptoms related to an enlarged prostate or BPH. Available at leading pharmacies and online at tntdrugstore.com.
Nice, man. So we're back on the inside, and we got a designer with a new line of clothing coming up inside this hour. Also, Kwesi and I went out to Valsain, and we did a little workout there with a lovely lady. I don't know which one I'll do. I'll do the Zumba clip or I'll do the other workouts. The Zumba is real kicks because I catch my tail. Anyway, Kwesi won't be in this morning, but you're going to see one of those workouts. In the meantime, before we get to all of that, and before we get to the LGBT clip that I'm about to show you and what's going on in Canada, I want to remind people, don't forget the Breaking Dawn Cooler Cruise is on. It's on June 17th. Now, that's Father's Day, and I know Mother's Day in reach yet it's out of the way, but tickets are already selling for the June 17th boat ride. So if you want tickets, and you want to get them early and make sure you put on your tickets, and you say, boy, I'm a ticket for the Breaking Dawn Cooler Cruise, you can call me on 327-7400. That number is if you want tickets or for advertising. People calling me and they're telling me about all the problems. Now, I have no problem with that. I don't mind. You have a little problem, you have a little issue, you want me to get some help and assistance for you, but I've always said, most of the time I'm on the road. While I'm on the road, I either can't answer my phone while I'm driving, because then I'll get another ticket, and then I'll go in court again, and that's the next $1,000, right? Nice. So I don't want to get a ticket while I'm driving. The other thing is, when you call me and you tell me, hey, Stephan, I have a problem, so. And I say, okay, I'll see what I can do. And then 3 other people call me. And I'm on the move, on the go. What happens is, I forget everybody by the end of the day. I'm being honest with you. Okay? That's what happens. Because I do have a secretary, I could say, leave a number, you call my secretary, and my secretary taking notes. I don't have no money to pay a secretary. So what I've advised people to do, there is an email address, it's stvbreakingdawn@gmail.com. When you send, just type up the issue that you have, email it to me at that email address, and when I go through my emails, I will check it there, and I'll get everything right there. So from there, it's just to forward it to Daniel Plenty in Wassa or whoever, right? And then I will do the little follow-up with the phone call and make sure everything in our gear. All right? So if you haven't gotten help yet, it's because you call me and you tell me your problem, and I honestly forget. It's not that I don't want to help you or it's not important, but sometimes you ought to help yourself too. You ought to help you, help me. And the only way that you could get stuff done quickly is if you do it the easy way and not the hard way. That's all I'm saying. All right? There's an easy way to do everything. I've always told all my staff here, listen, make your work as easy as possible. Do not complicate your job. Do things the easy way and you're going to get through your job faster. You're going to love your job more. The more difficult you make your job is the more you're going to start finding you don't like your job. You hate it. Then you want to find something else to do. And yes, I am doing delivery, Jacqueline. I'm doing deliveries. You don't have to come to the station. That's the next thing. I am taking a different approach. I've decided to take a different approach with the advertising campaign. Instead of the usual party ad with party and vibes and all kind of thing, we're making a little movie, right? We decided to take on that venture. So I'm doing the advertising part of things a little differently to everybody else. I'm getting some good reviews on it from a lot of people. If they want to hire me to come up with ideas to advertise, I think you could do that too. I have a team that I've put together and we could do that too. Outside of that, I've not gone with ticket outlets. I took a firm decision with my committee and I said, listen, no ticket outlets. They say, well, how will you get the tickets to people? I say, I will drop it off personally. Because that's the kind of guy I am. I like to meet people, interact with people. You understand? Regardless if they like me, they don't like me, whatever. It doesn't matter. I like to meet people. It's only when you meet people and you shake their hand and you talk to them and things, and they will understand the person I am. Right? Instead of calling in to the talk show and you are developing a perception of me based on what I do here. You have to meet me in person. Right? So I am saying I am willing to meet people in person. Now you could also send an email to stephanreisproductions@gmail.com. Now that email address, stephanreisproductions@gmail.com, that is if you want to book tickets. So if you know you'll make a phone call and boy think that I want to make sure Stephan know I want my tickets, send an email saying, Stephan, boat ride, for the boat ride I want to get 4 tickets, 5 tickets, 2 tickets, whatever. I am located in this area, Arima, San Fernando, wherever, and my telephone number is XYZ. I will call you. I'll pick up the phone and call you. And we'll have a chat and decide when you're ready to pay for your tickets and when I'll come and deliver it, and then you will have my number that you can call me and say, Stephan, I'm ready for the tickets. It's as simple as that. That's a more personal approach that I've decided to take. Right? Rather than, it's a promoters that throw in something and you don't even know who the promoter is. I come in by your doorstep, your workplace, wherever. I come in to meet me. You introduce me to your boss, introduce me, I'll get you a raise. Nice! Because I mean, hey, you're buying the tickets, so I must get you a raise. Tell the boss, hey, you know what I mean. So I tell you what, the boat ride is on. It's on June 17th for Father's Day. It's also my birthday. My birthday is the 18th of June. I'm a Gemini, proud Gemini. Split personalities. That's what I tell you. When you see me do something here, sometimes I'm a totally different in other, when different moods take me. So I'm a Gemini, proud Gemini, and I'll celebrate my birthday on the 18th. But I said, no, I'll celebrate my birthday on the 17th, but my birthday is on the 18th. All right, it's a morning cruise, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Only don't forget that we both had to leave early because I checked the Harbour Master schedule, and there's a cruise at 2 p.m. So if you want to get the full 4 hours, and you want to be fully entertained, the boat is boarding at 9 a.m. So for those of you coming from a far distance, all I leave home a little earlier to get up there. Boat boards at 9. We want to sail at 10 o'clock a.m. Want to get the full 4 hours. There's going to be a complimentary drink on entry. Hennessy's providing that. I want to big up Hennessy. Thanks to Nicholas Hospitalis and the whole bride and crew there. Also, Ciroc, I had a big up Ciroc as well, all right, for being part of this venture. And also Reese's Touch. The first 90 ladies, and yes, somebody messaged me and said, Stephan, but it's our Father's Day cruise and the woman getting cheesecake. I said, well, oh gosh, man. Oh gosh, man. The woman may get the cheesecake to eat before the boat ride. But you will get your cheesecake after. All right? Nice, man. It's our Father's Day ride. Ladies will treat you well after. Nice. So the first 90 ladies will get the little bite-sized cheesecakes that we featured here from Reese's Touch. So make sure and look out for that. And they're doing it in Bailey's and Hennessy flavors. All right? Outside of that, I'm still waiting on word from a couple other sponsors. But everything is going smoothly. And I look forward to seeing everybody on June 17th, man. All right? We had a Ramodi cruise. All right? So as we move forward this morning, you know the LGBT issue. You can't call me now for tickets. You have to call me after the show. All right? Let me see. Somebody says, oh, yes. And we have doubles for breakfast. There's going to be doubles if you get there early enough. Then Jira chicken, Jira pork. I know some people don't like pork, so we're doing Jira chicken as well. So Jira chicken, Jira pork after the cruise. And corn soup by Best Corn Soup, who's sponsoring the corn soup. They say, Stephan, we go do that corn soup for you to beat up. All right? Could you please suggest to add your outlet? Oh, somebody's asking Daryl's Fast Food, right? Who advertises with us, correct? Daryl's what? Well, they have fast food. It's Daryl's Famous Food. Although don't call me yet, I can't answer, I'm on the air. Daryl's Famous Food to add their outlet locations to the ad that we currently have running. The outlet locations are not in the ad? For Daryl's, check it and see now. All right? But good morning to Daryl's Famous Food. Thanks for coming on board. Thanks for advertising with us. And for those of you who want to advertise with us, the number is 3102666, you know. Or you could call me personally if you want to advertise with Breaking Dawn on Synergy TV. Call me personally. I'll come and see you personally. If you call 3102666, my boss will call me and say, Stephan, somebody interested in advertising? I'll come and see you personally. That's what I do. I don't sit down in the background and just make a phone call and say, all right, we're sending some. I just come and see you personally. That's how I am. That's the type of person I am. I rather come and see about things personally. So in the meantime, I just want to highlight this particular issue. Now, we've had a lot of conversations about LGBT, and what you're about to see is a bit frightening, but I don't think we need to panic yet. Now, somebody sent me a clip from the Christian Network. It's a foreign network. And they were showing something that's taking place in Canada with the LGBT. And I want to run that clip. We want to credit is CBN. Nice. We like this because, you know, Facebook like to pull us down. For those of you on social media on Facebook, if you see thing interrupted, it's because Facebook pull us down for showing an international clip. Although we've written them on many occasions. Right? I don't know what's going on with Mark Zuckerberg and them. But we are stating before we play the clip that we do not own the rights to this clip. Play it.
Welcome to Christian World News, everyone. I'm Wendy Griffith.
And I'm George Thomas. In Canada, a radical sex ed curriculum being pushed in public schools by the LGBT community has parents afraid their children will become confused and even brainwashed.
That's exactly right, George. But as I discovered in my recent trip to Canada, there could be a silver lining. This issue is waking up a sleeping church.
A family can be made up in many different ways.
It's called SOGI, for Sexual Orientation and Gender Identification, a curriculum that teaches public school students across Canada to celebrate the homosexual lifestyle and that gender is fluid. In other words, your gender is not dependent on what parts you were born with, but rather what you feel like in the moment.
There's people that are boys, there's people that are girls. There are people whose gender might be a little bit of both or might even be neither.
Lessons include books about transgender children, such as 10,000 Dresses, and songs like The Rainbow Song.
Gender won't decide,
the choices we make. Some boys like dressing up, some girls like catching snakes.
The SOGI curriculum started in British Columbia in 2016 and is quickly spreading throughout Canada.
I just thought, who decided that this was okay to teach our children?
Author and inspirational speaker Laura Lynn Tyler Thompson is a leading voice against the SOGI curriculum.
And we are seeing the results of that now, because some kids are reacting very emotionally and saying, you know, and they're in fear. Will I be, you know, will I suddenly struggle with feeling like a different gender inside of my body?
Carrie Simpson of Culture Guard, another leading opponent, calls the curriculum nothing short of child abuse.
All those beautiful qualities that make young girls, beautiful girls and women, are being basically vilified. The things that make our boys boys are being, you know, taken from them. So things of equating young men to being strong protectors is something that's now evil.
But Morgan Auger, a transsexual and supporter, claims it's about acceptance, not indoctrination.
The idea is to teach kids that there are gay kids and there are trans kids and there are trans parents and gay parents in our society, and everybody's wanted and desired. After all, that's what our Human Rights Code says, and it's the role of schools to teach the following of our laws, right?
Simpson disagrees, saying she sees SOGI's real goal as
altering our culture from a heteronormative society into one where anything goes, no boundaries, no values, no morals. It's a hedonistic cult, basically, what they're implying.
Another blaring example, drag queen story time. It's happening in Canada and America, where some public schools and libraries invite drag queens, some dressed like horned demons, to read to young children.
And it's a social deconstructionist agenda. They're using children, little 5-year-olds, to accomplish this. And parents are waking up and saying no.
When asked about parents' rights, Auger says,
well, actually, in Canada, parents' rights are limited and children's rights are put ahead. So the child has the right to be protected from the parents when the parents behave badly.
Canada is known as one of the most gay-friendly countries in the world, with many of their largest cities featuring their own gay villages, like here in Vancouver, which has literally rolled out the Rainbow Road.
Most gays, like village resident Dave Davy DiCarlo, support SOGI and limiting parental rights.
The change that we have to see is sometimes the parents, and the kids are doing actually really okay.
This is very scary stuff.
Longtime Vancouver area pastor Kevin Kavanaugh says this is far more serious than most Canadian Christians realize.
Our problem is not the teachers, the educators, the administrators. This is a battle in the heavenlies.
He says Satan is going after their most vulnerable, the children.
And the little girl came home in tears because the teacher had told her, since she was playing with some toys in the class that were deemed to be masculine in nature, that she was likely a boy in a girl's body. The mother went to the school the very next day, and instead of having any sort of tolerance or support or understanding, she was actually called names. She was told that she was a homophobe, that she was a bigot.
With that in mind, Tyler Thompson, Simpson, and Pastor Kevin are spreading their message across social media and in town hall meetings. The pro-gay backlash has been fierce.
And the hatred and the anger and the bullying that came against us, even though we said, we love you, we don't take from you the opportunity and the freedom to live as you choose. We love you, but we do not agree with you.
Pastor Kevin believes Canadian Christians are in a 2 Chronicles 20 moment.
The word was this battle is not yours, Jehoshaphat. This battle is the Lord's.
And the church is beginning to prepare for what it takes to fight for our kids.
And George, this battle is unfortunately far from over, but some Christian leaders say it could be the issue that wakes up asleep.
Now, that is the problem I have. And I think one of the people there said it. Although we've accepted you and we said, okay, no problem, go ahead. That's your choice, fix up I say it's your choice. When judgment day come, I am not to judge you. God will judge you. Go ahead, no problem. I can get along, have friends, ting. But my thing is, my problem lies in when they start teaching it to children that it's okay and it's acceptable. That is the problem I have. Good? That is the problem I have. I have no problem with somebody being or choosing that path. That's up to them. My problem is when they start teaching it to children that it's okay. And I think that is the problem that a lot of people have in Trinidad and Tobago as well. And like one of the people said there, you show them love. You show them acceptance. And what do they do? Just like how Jason Jones responded to me. In a very vile, offensive, aggressive manner. You understand? Open the phone line. Let me just take a few calls on this because we're gonna take this into next week. Because this is scary to say the least. Morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, morning.
Yeah, morning.
I'm not a religious person. When I say religious, I believe in God and everything and thing. But that is why I just bug the Muslim people. Just mention that in Muslim country. They don't have that school. What kind of nonsense are going to carry out with, boy? What kind of nonsense? You understand?
Yeah.
That nonsense, that totally against God.
Yeah.
You know? So therefore I back you at that. I back you at that. I have a problem with that. It's a good thing I say down here. I know good and say about my dog and them. It's a good thing I say down here watching that.
All right.
Thank you for showing that. And
Yeah,
I
man.
hope people in Trinidad and Tobago wake up. You have a nice day.
Same to you, man. Enjoy the weekend. And I think one of the callers yesterday alluded to that fact that on the form, on your passport form now, you know they say gender, male or female. Now they want a next gender, other. Morning. You could only either be male or female. Morning.
Morning, Stephan.
Yeah, morning.
Stephan, when I look at that clip, what I see concerning the literature, a kind of conversion.
Right.
Starting from an early age because they are so vulnerable. But the thing about Canada, where I was disturbed by that about the child rights. Child have more rights than the parents.
Right.
And what I'm concerned about in this country, if a child witness something or involve a crime or something, a child is not allowed to testify because even with the children marriage and all of that, they are so vulnerable. They are at an early age where they do not know right from wrong to make a decision.
Right.
And we have to make sure that we keep that here because I am frightened. This whole thing, remember what happened in Canada is now starting here.
Yeah.
With the first step, with the gay rights, under the guise of human rights.
Right.
Because I will tell you something, you pointed out something recently, when Colin Robinson was protesting down there, right? Nobody interfered, there was no hate. Everybody went about their business. As soon as you want to enshrine this in our constitution that could now have us in a state like what Canada is, I'm concerned, and I will tell you something, it's waking up a sleeping giant here. Well, in Trinidad, somebody is waking up a sleeping giant because this involves the population, not just the church. Thank you.
Yeah, man. And I said that last week. I think we need to have a discussion about this. Morning. Morning. Hello. Hello. Yeah, morning. Who is this? Yeah, go ahead, make a comment.
Yeah, man, all I want to say, it was well disheartening for me to hear people calling and bashing here yesterday or the day before.
That's yesterday, I no problem, man.
They were here in the show, man, always stick with the show. You got Trinidadian carrying on a Trinidadian program. A lot of people carry on program like this foreigners, and a lot of people should realize that I see the whole bashing, it was well disheartening to hear that. I just want to call and tell you that this morning. Thank you.
All right, my brother, nice. No, let me tell you something. Let me just address that for 1 second. You see, I got Trinidadian carrying on, and that's just part of being Trini. I part of being Trini. I know the people call it that they go come at me. And when I react naturally. I don't pour no false face and no false emotion and nothing like that. When you see my reaction, that is my reaction. That is my natural reaction. If people don't like me for that, well, that is you. You must want something fake. Morning. I don't fake out here. Morning.
Yes, Stephan, you were on now.
Yeah, man.
I decide to come out and talk. I find that the religious leaders, it's time that they stand up and stand up a firm foot on this Because this thing getting out of hand. Out of hand. Imagine if they was to do that in the we community, what could be the outcome?
Wow.
We wouldn't have no woman, no man at tomorrow. It wouldn't have no children at the day.
It's disturbing, to say the least.
Think about it. And I
man.
find that the religious leaders and the heads, I find they're too dormant on this matter. They're too quiet. They're taking this thing too normal.
Yeah.
If you understand what I'm saying.
Do you understand what you're saying, man?
This thing disturbing, this thing get me mad.
Well, boy, wait till you see the Satan, the Church of Satan next week.
Boy.
Yeah, it's about Church for Satan, you know.
Yeah, I see it on the internet.
Yeah. I have a Vice story to run on it.
That next mad thing.
That mad scene too, yeah.
Anyhow.
Yeah, man.
Have a blessed one.
Yeah. And you see, that's where the world is turned. You see, everybody, and I've said that. What is the guideline? Yeah, the guy mentioned there, the transsexual, he says, that's our human rights. What is human rights? And let me just make this point before you go to the caller. This morning we started off the show with a 15-year-old boy that chopped off his mother's hand. And a lot of people messaged about corporal punishment. Remember, we removed corporal punishment from school because of the rights of the child, which was something that we had to abide by with the UN. Right? And Kamala Prasad Bisesa was the Minister of Education at the time, and she signed off on it because, you know, it's something that was passed by the UN and we signed, right? And since that rights of the child and corporal punishment was removed from school, we saw escalating violence within the schools and a certain behavioral pattern amongst children, right? Now, when the UN and they have have legislated what human rights is and all of these things, they need to look at that and make their adjustments to suit. Because now, people are believing that it is my right to feel like a woman and it makes me a female. No, I'm very serious. Because that's their human right to feel so. And for a woman to feel like a man, well, I feel like a man today, yes, boy? You understand? I feel like a man. But you're a woman. You have breast and a vagina. It makes you a woman. You understand? A man has a penis. That's what makes him a man. And if you have that genitalia, the respective genitalia, how could you feel like the other gender? And tell me you're other. I cannot understand that, I'm sorry. Morning, final caller. Because we'll continue this next week. Because we have to have this discussion. And we have to have it not only here amongst ourselves.
Yes, hi, morning.
But at home with the children too. Morning.
Yeah, you hit it on the head with your first comment when you say, the day of judgment will come, we shall all be judged.
Right.
See, but you have to understand, we are a copycat nation.
Yeah.
What America do, we like to copycat
right.
what America do. I have no problem with you being gay or you're a lesbian or whatever. The point is, you chose to become that.
Right.
So by instituting it into the syllabus or into the education system, you are allowing children now to choose a path.
It's like, yeah.
What I'm saying? So we cannot allow that to come because there are other pressing issues that we need to adjust. Bullying and violence and whatever. Institute guidance officers, institute these things. Don't institute these things which are not in the front burner. All right,
exactly.
Stephan, and I do applaud that you take whatever stance that you take and keep up the good work, you and your team. Okay,
all right, man.
This morning.
Yeah, man, cool. So, I mean, listen, as a talk show host, I have to be very cognizant of the fact as we wrap things up with the callers and we get ready for the guests. Listen, I am very aware that a lot of big people in a lot of big places that in charge of making decisions may be in the LGBT community. And I am quite aware that I may go out there to do advertising or do marketing for Synergy TV, and I might walk into an office and the person who I have to go to may know my face and hear my comments on TV and say, I don't like that stand he take now, so I'm not going to advertise with him. I understand all of that. These are the things I live with. Okay? These are the things that I have to, well, not really maneuver around. But like I said, you could come back to me. I want people to see me when I'm talking this. not really maneuver around, because I don't sidestep anything and I don't pussyfoot around things. And I hope that people respect me because I don't pussyfoot around things. Because I could walk into an office and a person is LGBT and I have no problem with them. I have no problem with them because they're not coming around me, one, and it's in for me to judge, two. The problem I have is when you start teaching the next generation that your morals or your principles or your choice is an acceptable choice when it have parents at home teaching the same children that it's not. And I think a parent at home should be entitled to teach their child the difference between right and wrong as they believe it and see it fit. That's up to the parent because they've parented the child. When that child goes off to school, a parent wants to know that the curriculum that the child is taking in, that the child is subjected to, is something that is acceptable to them and their beliefs and their morals. Okay? And I do not think that that should be taught in school as being something acceptable and right, nor do I think that it should be taught in school that it is not acceptable and wrong. And I'll tell you why. The reason why I make that statement, I think it should just stay out of the school curriculum. Something like that, an issue like that, should not be in school. In school, you go to learn mathematics, English, geography, physics, biology, history, Spanish, French, you name it. You could go and learn it. Go educate yourself. You see, matters like that, that should not be in any school curriculum. Sex education should be. But male and female. Not man and man and woman and woman. Because if you're talking about sex education, you're talking about procreation. And that's where I'll leave that today. But I'm very aware. I'm very aware of where I sit or stand, as I'm standing now. And I'm very aware that some of the things I say may ruffle a few feathers up top. But hey, my name is Stephan Reis. And if you don't like me for talking it straight, then I can't do anything about that. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm aware of everything. But I take my stand. And to anybody who has misinterpreted the stand that I take, then you need to go back and check the tapes. Like my brother that called me and say, two-tongue. It have nothing to do with two-tongue. I'm just saying, when I spoke on the issue last week, I spoke about it from a holistic standpoint. I gave my view, I gave the right and wrong biblically, but I also spoke to the biblical aspect and the word of God saying that you should not judge. It is not for me to judge. So I covered everything. And I think what tripped me off yesterday is that you call in and you try to take me as two-tongue, but you only focus on one side of things when you didn't focus on the whole thing and the whole statement that I made. But nevertheless, I cool. Me and you good. You could call in and we will always have our battles and our debates. It's not a problem. I love it. I love the debates. So look, X-Rated. Me and X-Rated do agree all the time. Me and Freeport do agree all the time. But we agree to disagree, and that's what the program is about. Everybody gets to share their opinion. Right? Just don't attack me. I've always said that. So we got to take a break. 20 minutes away from the hour of 8 o'clock. When we return, we have a designer here, a young designer with a new line of clothing and a new brand. And we're going to talk to him for a little bit, and we're going to see the brand. All right? So stay tuned for that. We'll be back.
Shireen and Mr. Voice brings to you Shine 2. Bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. On Saturday, 28th April, Club 129, Malabar Road, Arima. And still morning to the sounds of the Hitman Howie T, King Kabuki, Digital Dice, DJ Lyndon, and Music International. There will be welcome drinks on entry. We are looking for the best dressed male and female in white and silver. Giveaways from Dufresne's Limited. One lucky lady will walk away shining with jewelry courtesy Rain Luxury Jewels. Doors open at 10 p.m. and your diamond pass is only $150. Get them now at Final Touch by Natasha in Arima. High Tech Electronics, 54 Henry Street, Port of Spain. Synergy TV Studios, 19 Arapita Avenue, Woodland. Sylvester's Bar, Arima. And Club 129. Or contact Shireen at 341-8540. Mr. Voice at 773-5047. Remember to shine as we capture this epic night with photos by I Like It Photography. Shine 2. Diamonds up and down my chain. Brought to you by Dubai. And his dad promotions, Synergy TV, Rain Luxurious Jewels, Blue Freeze, and the official diamond station, 104.7.
Introducing Real Talk, hosted by Saheed Ali, businessman and spiritual consultant. Every weeknight from 7:30 to 8 p.m. Real Talk gives a voice to you, the public, on issues such as crime, politics, domestic violence, drugs, gang warfare, social development, humanitarian help, and lots more. This program is geared towards making an impact on the lives of our viewers. So tune in, join Saheed Ali and his guests every weeknight from 7:30 to 8 p.m. for Real Talk, right here on Synergy TV, Real TV.
Rahaman's Bargain Center, located in the All Elegant Draperies Building, number 91 Superior Street in San Fernando, where every day is a bargain. Shop now and save on drapery and curtain fabrics, curtain rods and accessories, comforters and sheet sets, new arrivals of upholstery fabric, curtain tapes, tablecloths and table runners, pillows and cushions, blinds, rugs, and so much more. Give them a visit today. Rahaman's Bargain Center, number 91 Superior Street, San Fernando, inside the All Elegant Draperies Building, where every day is a bargain. So shop and save.
This is Tactical Enterprise, leading wholesalers for all cell phone accessories, cell phone armored cases, auto box cases, tempered glass, memory cards, headphones, chargers, flash drives, and more. Located in Canupia, Trinidad, they supply cell phone store owners wherever they are, in Trinidad and Tobago or across the Caribbean. If you want to get high quality cell phone accessories at the lowest price, then check out Tactical Enterprise in Canupia. They work with and supply small, medium, and large retailers. So give them a call at 716-2900 or email them at tacticalenterprise@hotmail.com. They offer free delivery to any part of Trinidad and Tobago. Tactical Enterprise.
Hi, my name's Howard Clark. I'm the owner and captain of Grenada Seafarers Powerboat Adventure. We're going out this morning. We're just picking up our guests right now. We're heading up to the marine protected area on the west coast of Grenada. It's lovely and calm. The water's beautiful and clear. We're going to see and snorkel the underwater sculpture park. So let's get our guests and get underway.
But we do find sometimes the squids, the parrotfishes, sergeant majors, of course the blue tangs, the yellowtail snappers. We do see, of course, one of the top of the chain is the barracuda.
I have to say it probably was our best snorkeling of the entire week. Lots of monuments, lots of fish, it's all barracuda. It's all good.
It was a great day. I loved the boat. The boat was fun. Just flying across the ocean. Snorkeling was some of the best we've had all week. It's great to hear the history of the island and get to see a lot of the beauty that's here.
Shinsen seasoning products have been flavoring all of TNT's local cuisine since 1982. Shinsen introduces its No MSG line of products. Now you can use No MSG chicken seasoning, No MSG all-purpose seasoning, and No MSG poultry seasoning. Shinsen seasoning products are available in all leading supermarkets nationwide. Shinsen, same quality, great taste.
The Next Generation Limited. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited. Your original one-stop school shop. Your #1 choice for the widest variety of top quality stationery, school books and bags, school shoes and socks, and ready-made uniform. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited is also authorized retailers for a wide range of top brand name products. They're also the home for Sebastian school shirts and pants. Quality you can depend on for generations. And nobody, I mean nobody beats their prices. The Next Generation Limited. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited, with 2 locations to serve you. #1 Tabaquite Road, Rio Claro. Telephone 644-BOOK. That's 644-2665. And #3 Guaguari Road, Mayaro. Phone 630-BOOK or 630-2665. The Next Generation Limited. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited. Ready to serve you because you are an exceptional customer that deserves exceptional quality, price, and service.
All right, so we're back on the inside, man. Right about now, we're joined by a young designer by the name of Courtney Dodds. And just before I get into Courtney Dodds, I want to say happy birthday going out to Gregory Donation. Celebrating his birthday today. I think he's about 105 today. That's my uncle. And you know what I mean? And for a time, I lived by Greg and Suzanne for a very, very long time, uncle and my aunt. All right? For those of you who know my story, you know. And, you know, I want to wish him happy birthday today, boy, Greg, boy. 420, boy. You born on the right day, boy. International Weed Day. Yeah. Okay, I tell you. Nice. So I'll tell you what. And of course, it's coming out from the whole family. So Courtney Dodds is here. And Courtney Dodds is a young designer who has created a brand by the name of Euphoric. All right? Euphoric means a sense of excitement.
Yeah, well, euphoric means happiness, confidence.
Confidence, right. And he has several different lines of designs here, right? Or styles, for both female and male, okay? So, Courtney, welcome to the show, man. And nice to meet you for the first time.
Oh, nice to meet you
You're
too,
taller
man.
than Kevin, boy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think you're a little taller than, yeah, you're a little taller.
A little taller?
Yeah,
or much taller?
I think you're much taller than Kevin.
Yeah, much taller, man.
Much taller than Kevin. Nice, man. So tell us a little bit where you're from.
Well, I'm from San Juan. Right. My name is Courtney Dodds. I'm the founder and for the Euphoric clothing brand.
Right.
And the owner as well. So I'm from the San Juan area.
Nice, man. So you're from Sour. Euphoric is the brand. That's the hoodie there. Everybody seems to like the hoodie in the studio here.
Yeah, man.
Especially my boy there. Alex like hoodies.
Yeah.
So these are some of the designs here, some of the different designs. You also work with some for the ladies and some for the men that we'll get to in just a little bit.
Yeah.
The material is great. I was feeling the material, good material. So how you came up with the line? Or what got you into this?
Okay. Well, firstly, I'm a graphic designer and I love fashion. Fashion.
Fashion, right.
Yeah. So some time ago, I bought a jersey and I got the fit of the jersey. I never got a fit like a jersey before, you know.
Right.
Yeah, I wore the jersey 2-3 times and get the same fit and I feel like, wait now, I can buy this jersey just now.
Just now, yeah.
And then I realized that this is an experience I want to share for everyone now.
Okay.
And that is how I came up with my clothing line, Euphoric.
Euphoric.
I want to just share the experience of how clothes were supposed to fit after washing and just how to make it feel now.
Yeah, because that's the thing, you know, sometimes you do a little shopping and thing and you go and you buy some t-shirts, boy. You want to buy a little jerseys and thing, boy, and you wear it twice and thing, and then after that it feeling stretched out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, you start to say, well, oh gosh, but I wear this at home now, I can't wear this to go out again.
Yeah.
So you've come up with a line here that you could wash it 2, 3, 4 times and still feel
Yeah, you're getting the same fit, man.
All right,
you're getting the same fit. And that's the kind of experience I want to share to all the people who want to come to Euphoric Up and wear the t-shirt.
All right, nice, man. Now, how you came up with the name?
Well,
how you get into the business, but how you come up with the name?
All right, how I come up with the name is, I was brainstorming some names with my sister at home, right? And we was coming up with a name named Euphoria. So I was telling her Euphoria. I said, Euphoria, you sure about Euphoria? I said, but I had to get a little twisted.
Right.
And we were looking up in the word, looking at the meaning, and then I saw the name Euphoric.
All right.
And I said, well, I get that edge now.
Right, nice.
So I said, Euphoric.
Euphoric sound better than Euphoria.
Yeah. And I said, so it sounds a lot more meaningful now.
Yeah.
And I said, well, look up the meaning, and I say happiness, confidence, excitement.
Right.
So that perfectly describes my brand.
Nice one.
And that is what I want to show for my brand.
So how old are you? How old are you by the way?
I'm 26 of age.
26 years?
Yeah, 26 of
nice.
age.
Now you say you're a graphic artist, right? But now you're getting into entrepreneurship here, right? Because you're going into business as a young man.
Yep.
So how do you plan to distribute the brand across Trinidad and Tobago? Because you're going to want to get in all these stores. All the big stores, you want your brand inside of there so that more people, it's accessible to more people. So where's it selling right now?
Okay, well, we don't have a store currently, but we're hoping to get a store soon.
Right.
So we do it by orders only.
Right.
Right, so you could go on the Instagram page, Euphoric Clothing Brand, and you could go on the Facebook, Euphoric Clothing. So you could do and place your orders there, so you could get all the info, and we could go from there and give you all the info on how you could get a Euphoric t-shirt.
All right, brilliant. So we're going to get into the information part of things on how you can order. Well, of course, the number is up on the screen right now, 3724-823. If you're interested in purchasing the brand, he has on one right now. Yeah. All right, you can see the fit. All right, well, he fit too, so it fitted him like he fit. Right, he had the right fit there. So there's this different style, but they were showing me the one with the ladies here. All right, this is one for the ladies here.
All right, this is the crop top. This is the crop top for the ladies who are preparing themselves for the summer.
Right.
Right? So all the ladies who prepare themselves for the summer, this is the flick.
This is the flick here.
Yeah, euphoric crop top.
Nice, man. Well, let's see it. Ah, that's it on it. Right, nice. But I want the close up on this one here. Right? If you can give me a little close up shot. Nice. So you see that's the flick right there. All right, ladies. So the August holiday stuff coming. This is your flick here. Nice. So that's one. But the other one for the ladies was this one.
This is the normal one here.
This is the normal one.
This is the normal crew neck for the females.
Right.
Where you can just go casually to the malls, move it on. Every day going out now.
Nice. This is
so
what we're talking about here.
And stuff now. So yeah.
Nice, man. How you came up with this here?
Well, the icon.
The logo. Yeah, the icon.
The icon represents clear vision, focus, and leadership.
All right.
Those words represent my brand perfectly.
All right, cool, man. Well, you're a graphic artist, so you came up with this.
Yeah, I came up with this, and I also print my own products as well.
You also print your own products as well.
Yeah.
All right, cool, man. Now we have one here. There's a T-shirt here with a suede print. It's actually suede. It real wet. Eyeline. This one real wet. It different. When you feel it and stuff, it real different. Man, let's zoom up on that there. Nice. You see it? There's a suede. It's a real suede finish now. Suede print.
Remember the tagline is create the look.
It's create the look.
Yeah,
nice,
create the
man.
look.
The one that I saw was the white and black is the bomb. It had the red here, of course. Well, you know you must put it in red because when you're supporting Trinidad and Tobago, every Independence Day, everybody's very red, right? So you go out and get your red euphoric. But the hoodie here now, nice. This now there's the flick. Now I like this flick. There's a picture there as well with him wearing it actually. So you can see the style. Nice. So that's the flick there because this is the flick these days.
Yeah, and the material is a marble material.
It's a marble material.
Yeah.
What do you mean marble?
It's not a different like plain material.
The pattern.
Yeah, the pattern is a marble
it's
pattern.
It's a kind of marble pattern.
Yeah. So
nice,
that's the fashion term for it now.
Oh, marble. But I didn't even know that. Nice, man. And it print up in white and thing, man. So it have two different shades, boy. It have a kind of lighter shade of red.
Yeah, this is a header. This material here?
Yeah.
This is a header material.
Okay, so these are different materials?
Yeah, these are different materials. This is a header. Oh. And the white one is a normal cotton.
That's a normal cotton?
Yeah, right.
It's so the white one I tell you I like?
Yeah.
Right.
So these are normal cottons here.
These are normal cottons here?
Yeah. So this is the kind of look people is always gravitate to now.
This one here?
Yeah, the header kind of wash out effect now.
Right, nice, man. And this will be the same thing over here?
Yeah.
Right, and this is a kind of marble finish here?
Yeah, marble finish.
Nice, man. So let's get the Instagram information out there. Instagram, what is it on Instagram?
Instagram is Euphoric Clothing Brand.
Oh, there it is, right.
Yeah, so on Facebook, Euphoric Clothing Brand.
Euphoric Clothing Brand on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
And of course, you could call 3724823. That is 3724823. And you can order. Yeah. All right, the Euphoric brand today. How much is the t-shirts and stuff go for?
Well, we have all the info on our pages, so you could just follow the page, DM us, and you could follow us.
And you can get all the
you can get all the information and prices and stuff, and the procedure.
Nice. So we're saying support local. You have a young local designer, entrepreneur on the rise with a terrific brand with a brilliant logo. I love the name Euphoric. It just has a certain, you know, in this day and age too, it's up to the time. You know that kind of way, we're in 2018, going into 2019, and into 2020, euphoric, you know what I mean? It just feeling like, you know, the future. Did I? Yeah, you like how I do that, right?
Yeah, man,
it
sounds good, man.
Feeling like the future, right?
What is the future we're looking for?
It's the future we're looking at. So, he's the future, this is the future, and it's all local, man. Go out and support local, because all it is go and pay $250 for Adidas brand, Nike brand, always go and pay for all these brands. And I can tell you that the material is no different to what you get with the Nike and the Adidas brand. It's just up to par with those bigger brands. So there's a new brand on the market. Go out and support it. Curtly Dodds is the man. So any plans in the future, you know, any other designs you're coming with, any other?
Alright, well, most likely currently.
Any pants, any jeans?
Yeah, man, again that just now. So most likely currently, what we have display here is the casual wear, which is t-shirts, the long line, which I have on here. This is one of our new collection, which is the long line. So we come out with other collections, maybe for the ladies more, because we have more majority is for the men now. Okay. So we come out some more collections for the ladies.
All right,
and most likely we're looking to have a fashion show.
All right,
to get an official launch this year.
All right, that's brilliant, man.
Yeah.
But when you're ready to have the fashion show, just bring a couple
Yeah, we know
models
I must come and pass you and
do a little
do the
thing here
info.
with the models, get them a little taste of what the fashion show is going to feature. What about shirts and so on?
Shirts, well, we have that on the drawing board right now, surfacing. So most likely, if you all follow the page, you'll get this full update of the new release coming soon.
Ah, brilliant, man. So Curtly Dodds, thanks a lot for coming, man.
Yeah, man,
Want to make sure, check it out. He in Sawa. A Sawa boy, you know. You understand? He's a Barataria boy. And currently St. James. But Sawa youth, doing his thing. And Euphoric is the name of the brand. Check out the Instagram page or on Facebook at Euphoric Clothing Brand. It's right there on the screen. Or you can call 3724823 and you can order. Alright? You can order. Whether it's male, female, there's something for you. Alright, so Curtly, thanks a lot, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me, man.
You do your thing, man. Brilliant.
Yeah, man.
Alright, so I tell you what, we'll take a short pause. When we come back, we'll close.
Hey, have you heard of the Daryl's famous food 3 T's?
The 3 T's?
Yes, at every Daryl's famous food location. Come get Thai and fries for $10 on a Tuesday. Thai and fries for $10 on a Tuesday. Daryl's famous food. Thai and fries for $10 on a Tuesday. Thai and fries for $10 on a Tuesday. Daryl's famous food. Yes, at every Daryl's famous food outlet, come and get a Thai and fries for $10 every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday.
This is a limited time offer.
June 17th, Breaking Dawn, Cooler Cruise, One Boat, Doubles, Cheer-Up Chicken, Corns.
What are you doing? Voiceover for dramatic effect.
Seriously, boys? Seriously? No.
Corn soup? No corn soup.
But it's for dramatic effect.
Where the boat? Boys, we need a bigger boat. Ow! What that for?
Dramatic effect.
Stop with the dramatic effects. Where do you go?
Pull your phone, tap the screen.
This June, we're on the Harbour Master C3 Marina. See you there.
Last night I dreamed the rum and I said it. I said it.
Rough guys for now.
I dreamed the rum last night and
Close the door. Let's out all the code bricks.
All right, so we want to thank Curtly Dodds for coming through this morning, and Kwesi couldn't make it this morning, and we'll have some workouts from next week featuring Trinity Kickbox. So I'll tell you what, we've got to wrap things up for today, put it away. Remember, don't be too quick to believe everything you hear since lies travel faster than the truth. Have a terrific weekend, people. Next week, on Monday, we'll tackle this Satan church, and we'll take a look at some of the other things that's going on with the LGBT people, their community, and how they, some of the things they're implementing. So, we just got to ask some questions and create a conversation around that, amongst other stuff that will take place over the weekend. Get your tickets to the Breaking Dawn Cooler Cruise, 327-7400. You could call me today, tomorrow, anytime. All right, we out.